you doing? My name is Deshola Shuson. I'm privileged to be in your face again. How are you doing? How's the weather over there? How is the family doing? How's work? How are the most important pieces and parts of your life? I hope everything is going well for you. I believe with you that things will get better and better and better. All right. So today, very quickly, yesterday we talked about being your authentic self, and you must evolve to be that person. You must find who you are, who you truly are, who you desire to be, and manifest as that person. Like I said, people around you may not understand, but they'll be fine. Okay, they will get along with the program. Once your results begin to show and it begins to make sense, they'll be all right. It may take adjusting for them. They may have to undergo growing and birthing pains or, or whatever, but they'll be all right. So your focus is not them, your focus is you. Your focus is being your best self, right? Evolving and growing and becoming your best self. So, see, a question a lot of single people need to answer is, would you marry you? Right? In your current form, would you marry you? If you met someone who was exactly like you, would you want to be around them 24/7? If the answer is no, then you have work to do. Okay, so that's a bit of a reflective way of analyzing your current situation. Are you the best version of yourself that you can be? Is there more? There's always more. There's always more to aspire to. So you keep getting better. Everyone else will get along with the program. And one way to become your best self is to master your emotions. If you master emotions, then you master your life. If you can control your emotions, then you can determine where your energy goes, right? Because where you focus on is where your energy goes, and your emotions tend to push you in a particular direction. Now, if someone can set you off, if someone has your remote control, if someone can trigger you, they are in charge. You are not in charge. If they know that if they do steps 1, 2, 3, 4, and they can predict your reaction, and you can act out a particular script, then they are in charge. And you don't want that. You want to be in charge of you because you're responsible for you. And your allegiance is first to you, right? So you want to master your emotions. You want to be in charge of your emotions. Again, if it does not empower you, then it is limiting you. If it does not make you feel good, excited, ready to take on challenges, if it makes you wallow in self-pity and feel bad and feel sad and feel less than, then you have to change it. And to change your emotions, you have to learn the power of interpretation. You have to be able to change the interpretation of situations and statements and occurrences around you. That way you can choose how to respond. All right, so you're moving from reacting to responding because you have taken some time to evaluate the situation and you change the interpretation. A good interpretation for day-to-day living is that everything is happening for you. Everything is happening for you as against to you, because one is a state of mind that tells you you're not in control, that tells you that everything is not working out for you, a state of mind that limits you, that reduces your self-worth, because it just seems like you're being swept left and right. I mean, you don't even have any power, any control over anything. Now, the second statement, which is everything is happening for you, suggests or changes your perspective, right? Because you have changed the interpretation. It changes your perspective to suggest that even though you're not in control, they are going to come together and work out for you, right? So something unpleasant happens, and rather than take the victim perspective or the victim position and say, why me? Usually the answer to that is, why not you? If it can happen to you, why? Or if you're saying it shouldn't happen to you, then why should it happen to another person? That's a different conversation. But rather than say why me, how about you tell yourself, well, this has happened, what can I learn from it? This has happened for me, so there is a lesson, there is a benefit. Even though I can't see it, I don't know it, there is a benefit, right? So everything is happening for you. If you're a Christian, the scripture there is everything is working out for your good. So if you choose to see the good in every situation, then your emotions are on the positive side. So you have a positive outlook towards life. You're not trapped in that position where you're feeling um, out of control, out of sorts, like everything is just going bad at the same time, because some things are going well, right? It's what you look for that you will find. It's your perspective, right? That's not the focus now. But what you look for is what you find. Your interpretation is your responsibility, and that's how you can change your emotions. If you can put yourself in a state where you're able um to be above the situation, you're able to step outside of yourself, step outside of the situation, and look into the situation, then you can change your emotion just by changing the interpretation of what has happened. I hope somebody is getting this. So you choose how to respond, you choose your reaction, you choose your interpretation to situation. Someone has said something to you, and you, rather than approach it from a place of, okay, I like to use this example with my children. Someone looks at you and calls you a table. Now, you're not a table, clearly. You're not a table, right? But the interpretation you can give that, where you don't choose offense, you can choose compassion, because clearly that person is not seeing as best as they should be able to see. And if they can see, if the problem is not their vision, then the problem is what their brain is interpreting as what their eyes can see. So you have moved from taking offense that this person insulted me, you have successfully moved to a place of compassion, and you will probably go like, yeah, this person can't see you. This person can't see you. This is difficult. I mean, life must be tough for this person, because clearly they can't see well, or they're not processing information um, easily. So that is a very basic example, but that is what I'm saying. Change the interpretation of what has happened. Look for the lesson. Understand that everything is working out for you, so that you can have a positive mindset towards life, and you can master your emotions. Someone somewhere should not be in control of how you react. You can actually take a step back, choose your response to something that has happened, something someone has said, and that way you're able to put yourself in a state where you are open and receptive to having good things flow towards you. Now, that's a little bit metaphysical, but yes, it happens to you, because what you look for, like I said, is what you find. If you're around looking for negative stuff, you will find negative stuff. But if you look for positive stuff, you will find positive stuff, right? And again, everything is not down at the same time. So look for the positive. In any situation, you can find at least one thing that is positive. And if you hold on to that, then you keep your emotions positive, and you keep yourself in a healthy state of mind and a healthy place. All right. So master your emotions, master your life, learn to interpret things in the way that empower you and put you in a positive state of mind. That's my encouragement this morning. I hope you have a blessed rest of the day. Thank you again for watching, and we'll talk soon.